Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready for another vocabulary lesson?
Hi Alex. Absolutely. What's the word we're learning today?
Today, we're diving into the verb,
hören,
which means to hear.
That's interesting. So, is it just about hearing sounds?
Yes, it can mean to hear, but it also means to listen. The most common usage is to hear. Just be careful, because it can be confused with the English word to hear, which doesn't always imply actively listening.
Got it. What's the grammar like for
hören,
Great question.
hören,
Is a regular verb. In the present tense, you say,
ich höre, du hörst,
and.
hört,
In the past tense, it's,
ich hörte,
and in the perfect, you would say,
ich habe gehört.
So if I wanted to tell someone that I listen to music, I would say,
ich habe Musik gehört.
exactly. And if you want to give a command, you can say,
Hör zu,
which means listen up.
that's helpful. Is there any interesting history behind
Hören,
Yes, there is. The word comes from Old High German,
ran,
which means to hear. It has retained a similar form and meaning throughout history, showing how important sound perception has always been in human communication.
That's really fascinating. It's amazing how words evolve over time.
Now, let's break down the word a bit more.
hören,
Has no prefix or suffix, it's just the root. So, there isn't a Lego-like assembly here, but you can remember that it's all about sound and perception.
That makes it simple.
Speaking of simplicity, there are similar words you might find interesting. For example,
anhören,
means to listen to,
überhören,
means to overhear, and
zuhören,
means to listen carefully.
Oh, I see. So, those all have the
hören,
part in them.
Exactly. And there's also,
hinhören,
which means to listen closely. If we look at some nouns, like,
Hörer,
it means listener, and
Hörbuch,
means audiobook.
Wow, there are a lot of options. How can I use
hören,
in real life?
Let's think of some situations. For example, at a concert, you might say,
ich höre die Musik gut.
which means I hear the music well.
Okay, I'll try.
Ich höre die Musik gut.
Perfect. Another situation could be at the doctor's office. You could say,
Ich habe das Geräusch gehört.
which means I heard the noise.
Let me try.
Ich habe das Geräusch gehört.
You're getting it. One more situation could be when you're traveling. You might say,
Ich höre die Ansage.
meaning I hear the announcement.
Alright, so I'll say.
Ich höre die Ansage.
Exactly right.
What about the gender for nouns related to?
Hören.
Good reminder. The noun
Hörer.
is masculine, so it takes the article.
Der.
A hint is that it ends with, which often indicates masculine nouns in German.
That's helpful. I'll remember that.
Now, let's talk about some usage notes.
Hören.
Is generally used in both formal and informal contexts. Common phrases include,
Ich höre dir zu.
meaning I'm listening to you, and
Hast du das gehört?
which means did you hear that?
And are there any words that are often confused with it?
Yes. Sometimes learners mix it up with,
Sehen.
which means to see. They might confuse the meanings, but it's all about sound versus sight.
Can you give me a few example sentences using?
Hören.
Sure. Here are some.
Ich habe die Nachrichten gehört.
Meaning I heard the news. Another one is,
Hört oft Podcasts.
meaning he often listens to podcasts.
This is fun. What about one more?
How about,
Wir hören die Vögel singen.
which means we hear the birds singing.
That's beautiful. Now, can you quiz me a bit to see what I remember?
Absolutely. First question, what does
Hören.
mean in English?
It means to hear.
Correct. Next, how do you say I listen to the music in German?
Ich habe die Musik gehört.
Perfect. Third question, what's the past tense form of?
Hören.
Is it?
Hörte.
Yes. Fourth question, what's the noun form for listener?
Oh, that's.
Hörer.
Right again. Last question, can you give me an example of a similar word?
How about?
Anhören.
Exactly, great job.
Thanks, Alex. This was really enjoyable and informative.
I'm glad you think so. Remember,
Hören.
is all about sound and listening. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.
I will. See you next time.
See you.